Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. I'm the Serious JG, and yeah, I was getting a little worried as that video continued, and I had like 14 pings from my phone that, maybe something's seriously going on. Maybe maybe something's happening at work, or maybe somebody had an accident or something. No, it was a really cute picture of baby Bronco Vulture, and a cacophony of people posting hearts and yeah. I love my nephew, I love my niece, I love my whole family. I am the most irritable when it comes to receiving constant text pings, but I love the pictures once I see them, and it's like, did I really need to have 30 minutes of my phone screaming at me to look at this picture? It's gonna be there! Anyway, Bronco is adorable. Looking forward to actually getting to see the little guy in person. Unfortunate that he'll have no idea who the fuck I am when he first sees me, but that's the nature of 2020, I guess. Jesus. Anyway, let's get back to the adventure here. We're gonna fight our way to Nina's love, Diluc. And it looks like this place is now completely cleared of evil enemies, which is convenient for us. If it's true, and it does seem to be true. Okay, so this place is now cleared of evil enemies. Wonder if there's any... These rooms still don't have any purpose, though. So we'll want to visit the jail cells on our way out, just to see if... to make sure everybody got out okay. Because this old lady who doesn't... She seems to feel she has no responsibility whatsoever for selling people to some guy named Thanatos. So she might not really also have that much sense of responsibility for getting them out of here safely. But it looks like they got on their own. I got copper, and I'm just going to hang out here for Walper. So he will save the game for us, which would be handy if I wasn't using save states. And I think we are at the point now where... These are 20 GP, that's not a big deal. The chocolates are a lot more expensive, 3 times as expensive. They restore more hit points than we can even really get right now. And then the Royal Jam gives you full hit point restore. So it's quite important much later in the game when you have a lot more hit points. And Fairy Walnuts. I guess just for purposes of... You know what, I'll buy 2. Hopefully we will actually get some from treasure chests along the way. But, yeah, as far as I remember, Royal Jam is the strongest healing item in the game, as far as just giving you hit points when you're not already dead. So really, one of the things that makes this game difficult is that between Candy, Chocolate, and Royal Jam, you can only have 12, make that 16 healing items in your inventory at a time. That's your max. And you can use Healing Magic later. And, matter of fact, we probably should. That's one of the first things I'm going to try to level up, is once we have it, is Healing Magic. So, I would imagine once we get outside of the castle and are back to that haunted forest, it will go back to being haunted with enemies and stuff. You see, she only really has 1 chair. The rest were all evil monsters. Diluc is alive! Well, for now. Can you hear me? Come immediately to the Water Palace. Oh, I forget how I made that guy talk, and I think that's the guy. Oh, I think it's like the Solid Snake guy. Avatar, can you hear me? Come immediately to the Water Palace. It's Luca. No, wait, I guess it wasn't that guy. It's Luca. Now what's the matter? I've got to go. I'm going too. I'm worried about Diluc, but I can't save him alone. Okay, she's completely changed her tune. Previously, she would have been like, you can't possibly waste time going to talk to Luca till we've rescued Diluc. Now she might have the sense to realize that Luca might help us out. I'll go with you. In return, you can help rescue Diluc. Sounds like a plan. If I come along, you can count on me, baby. Cool, so I guess we've confirmed what we already knew, which is that this is our party. So the way I thought these things worked was you whip them and then you get transported. Anyway. Don't seem to have an easy whip way out of here like I thought we might. But it might explain how whips work on the next screen or something. But we should be back to having monsters now, I think. Yeah. Man, what is the boy's aggressiveness set at? I'm usually controlling him. Maybe I never set him to actually attack when I'm not controlling him. Yeah, that's what it is. Take that, bitch. Alright. Yeah, but this is where it gets annoying. You set yourself up with these weapons, and then you realize, oh, I need to actually be able to fight my way out of here. Alright, tell you what we'll do. We'll, the kid is real close to having, Bo Daddy here is close to having what he needs for that, but we'll actually have him use a weapon that will allow us to get places. We just have to fight our way to like the northeast corner of this place, and I believe we'll get a little tutorial on how to use the whip to advance. Well, maybe not the northeast corner after all. Wow, we're really murdering these guys now. They deserve it. Oh, now we got regular old bees here. I guess the enemy levels... We didn't used to have bees here, did we? Has this place gotten less haunted than it was? The bees are hostile, but they're not like haunted nightmare monsters, you know? They don't belong in the cave of haunted monsters. Oh, we've got 34 cup. Alright, now it's time for us to figure out how the whip works. And they don't really tell us, we just sort of do it. Yeah, you remember this from way earlier in the game. Or maybe you don't. Water Palace. Oh, that's quite convenient. Because that's where the story wants us to go anyway. What do you know? It's like somebody designed this game. Anyway, I'll take the lead on this conversation. You guys can just stay back. I'll restore you. Want to save the game? Sure. We just defeated a fairly major boss. Undine, the elemental of water, lives in a cave behind a waterfall. It's east of the steps leading to this palace. You've got to find her. Her seal on this palace has failed, and I fear she is in great danger. Okay. I'll restore you. Yeah, we're good. I need to save the game. East of the steps leading to this palace. Okay. So it was probably sealed before, but now it's not. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? Apparently not. See, running in this game is weird. Like, I don't seem to be able to steer once I'm running. And there's no similar path over here, so I guess we're just leaving. Alright, whatever. Thanks for healing us, I guess. See you later. Yeah, magic will be a pretty big step. The boy doesn't really get magic at all. The girl usually gets passive, like healing magic and magic that casts a buff on us, and then the sprite gets pure offensive magic. So, once we have magic, fighting bosses becomes much more about spamming magic than trying to line up a bunch of physical attacks. Ooh. These might be really high-end enemies that we could have fought before. Yeah, they're really kicking our butts here. Yeah, they just killed the kid. Okay, well I guess we gotta go get healed. Because they just murdered Sprite. He likes a Sprite, you know what I'm saying? I named him Bo, but I'm gonna keep calling him Sprite. So. Other than when he has dialogue, I never remember that he's supposed to be like, "Hey, daddy." If anyone's curious, like why the Sprite is named Bo and goes, it's from Breath of Fire, and they have a character named Bo who's clearly a werewolf. So I made him talk like, you know, Wolfman Jack, but more than he talks like Wolfman Jack, he talks like unauthorized Wolfman Jack merchandise from an Upright Citizens Brigade sketch. Anyway, it does appear that I mean, we could go to the dwarf town and level up our boomerang for whatever. I mean, we'll get to that eventually. But the main thing now is, yeah, we're supposed to be coming over here to the east and dealing with Eastman. He came from the east to do battle with the amazing Rondo. We're going to the east to... I honestly don't know if there was a path over here before or not. If it might have just been blocked off with rocks or something, and now it's not. But yeah, we need to hope that the Sprite doesn't die again. He's certainly doing a better job this time. Cool. Alright, we gotta come in here and get us some magic. Bo level up better. Yeah, you start finding out what enemies' names are when you get magic, because you actually see their names when you target them with magic. Whereas when you're killing with the melee, you just kind of tend to run up to them and kill them. What the? Oh, I didn't even get a chance to not attack it. I guess my party members recognized it was hostile immediately. Damn, that thing's doing some damage, though. Sprite gets hit, he's taking a big hit. Oh, now it's a boss. Okay. Let's get some candy on Chim Chim there, because he already seems to be in trouble. I don't know if we're fighting him with the wisest weapons to be using. But it's Biting Lizard, and it's got boss music. This seems to be working. Might take a while, but... yeah, I mean, it seems like a safe strat. We've got him cornered here. Maybe he likes it. Maybe he likes getting whipped by Nina. No, she's going for Cure Water. That could make this a real slow progress battle. It definitely healed itself for a lot more damage than yeah, unless it's got finite MP, this isn't going to work. Alright, so... you're not the one I should be worried about. You guys are still not attacking. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Maybe it's just introducing me to the idea that enemies will heal themselves. There's not a lot else going on here. It was attacking us, it has pretty much stopped. I think I'm finally doing more damage than it's healing, though. Cool. We murdered a cute little monster. We got Gloves Orb. I feel bad that we had to do that, but seems like it was necessary somehow. She's leveled up on her whip, so she should be learning something else. And she doesn't know Chobin's bow, so that's a good choice, I guess. Guess we can get him learning whip. What is he learning? What is he working on now? Boomerang. Let's let him work on whip. His whip's actually a useful weapon in this game. Some of them are not so useful. Whip is actually pretty good. You were working on the sword, so I guess you can keep with that. Having just beaten a boss, I don't know what to expect for the... Oh, I guess we're done.
Thank you. I am Undyne. My power is your reward. I view two kinds of magic. Enoch can use my recovery and defense magic.
Cool, babe. Yeah, baby. Sweet.
Bo can use my battle magic.
Pose down. What about me, the Avatar? And me?
Your mana sword will one day become more powerful than any magic, so get over it. You don't need magic, okay? Just deal with it. You can receive an elemental's power, such as Ice Saber on your sword. Enoch can cast Ice Saber on your weapon to turn enemies into snowmen. Like this with you. It's one of the mana weapons.
Oh, receive Pole Dart. Okay, so that's the last weapon. I think it's probably... I think Boomerang is still considered the worst, but Pole Dart's probably not that great.
Oh, anytime.
Can we call you now? Gained Undyne's powers. No one can stop me now, baby! Cool beans. Alright. Well, now we've got magic to learn. She has no skill with Undyne. Neither has Bo. And this is where it's annoying because you don't have very many MP. Items that restore MP cost a lot of money. So to actually level these things up, you need to be hanging around someplace where you can constantly get them restored. But she's got Remedy. I don't remember what that does. I think it cures status ailments, and Cure Water, which, as we were introduced to in that last battle, pretty important. In the meantime, Bo Daddy has Freeze, Acid Storm, and Energy Absorb. Does it ever tell you what these spells do? No, I think Acid Storm might actually decrease defense of your target and inflict damage. Freeze is just pure damage. And Energy Absorb, I believe, just gives MPs to, you know, the kid. So this gives me something to actually grind off screen for. Because it's important to actually get good at this stuff. So we can cast it on individual Ifish or all Ifish. And as I suspected, it does bring their defense down. Doesn't last very long though, because it's only level 1. And probably you know what? I probably would be doing better if I used the stuff that only costs 2 MP. Well, I have no choice about it now. And now she can cast Ice Saber on all. Even though it said it only works on the boy, but I don't think that's actually true. And it turns enemies into snowmen, as promised. Cool beans. The Avatar, the only one who doesn't have MP that need to be restored, leveled up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I'm now going to be in a new thing where I'm going to be trying to actually level up magic. The Undyne is particularly important for the girl. It's our healing thing. We need to get it leveled up. I think when things are frosty, they can't take damage, so it's not really that useful in a way. And I am not 100% sure if casting the spell, like the Cure Water spell, when nobody's hit points are reduced, I don't think that helps you as far as learning. I am not sure about that, though. So she's a third of the way towards getting that thing leveled up somewhat. And the boy should be doing a little better than that because he was able to get a little bit more in. Magic, he's in. Yeah, he's more than halfway. So maybe we'll just wrap up this video by leveling up that magic. And seeing whether it can go up to level. Like, I don't remember if you have to advance in the plot the same way you do with other things. Like, if its ceiling now is level 1 of 1, and eventually it'll move up to 2, or if, like, right from jump, you're allowed to level these up all the way. Because there's a few elements that are really useful to level up, and one of them, for the girl at least, is definitely Undyne. Oh, and she'll want to talk to us anyway. We advance the plot.
I'll restore you. Want to save the game?
Yeah. Now, maybe she won't talk to us. I figured she'd be interested in the fact that we got the magic.
Use Undyne's power to stop the lava in the underground palace. Crystal orbs are made to respond or react to an element's power.
Oh, okay, we found that orb in the dwarf zone, so we can eventually work on that. Oh, and one thing we can do here. So we know that she's at 36, right? Well, what if she were to cast Cure Water on all of us right now, even though none of us need curing? Is that going to do anything? And it does. Okay. So there's actually no reason for her. There's no reason not to spam these spells in this room. Unfortunately, I don't have this thing set up. I mean, I'm sure there's a way in this emulator. I don't have it set up for frame skip. But we can just, it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but the video's almost over anyway, so I don't really want to get going on a major plot thing. We can just spam magic here until we've got it a little bit more powerful. Probably not worth doing with all of our spirits, but since this is the main healing spell that we have access to for the entire game, definitely worth it on Nina right now. Oh, she's still only halfway there. Oh, she's halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. So it is slow going to, it's pretty slow going to level these spells up. Okay, got it. This might do more, I don't know. I think for For the spells that give you Saber, it just affects how long it lasts. But some of them are different. Like there's one Saber that gives you like a boost to attack power, a percentage boost. It might be that the higher your level, the higher the percentage boost is. I don't remember. Generally, spells are better at high levels than they are at low levels because there's never anything where it costs more MPs to use a level 1 version of the spell than it does to use a level 0 version, as far as I know. So yeah, this is probably not the most exciting second half of a video in the history of Let's Play, but we're getting close. And I really just want to, I want to find out at least whether we can continue past level 1 or if level 1 is our current ceiling. And then I'll probably do a little off-screen leveling of the boys' magic. But if it's only level 1, like if level 1 is the ceiling, we're already really close to having that leveled up anyway. And we were at 80. Yeah, it's getting 4 per cast with that spell. And if you do this one instead, which costs... that's 2... Oh, all of hers cost the same. Oh no, Remedy only costs 1. Alright, let's stick with this one. But we'll see a bit of a boost to how much it heals once we level it up, and we definitely want this thing as leveled up as it can be at all times. Every time the ceiling on it goes up because of plot events, one of the first things I'm going to want to do is make sure that we're getting more bang for our buck from our healing magic. Especially because healing items are so limited, and MP is pretty precious in this game. So Nina's magic skill level is up, reaches Undyne level 1. And it's 1 and 0, so we can quick check with you. Just saved. I guess I'll save again. I didn't actually mean to save, but it's fine. So if I were to cast the spell now, we were getting like around 50 healing before. Now we're getting around 6. We're getting between 40 and 50. Now we're getting around 60 some. So it definitely went up. And it looks like at this point in the story, that's as good as that magic is going to get. So I don't have hours of grinding to do to get that to be at level 8 Undyne when we very first get it. I believe it caps out at 8. But we can definitely quick get the boys' magic up. Oh cool, our weapons are still frosty. We gotta stay frosty. Yeah, the boys' magic did seem to level up faster for whatever reason. He's doing like shit damage. These enemies are probably strong against frost anyway, but his damage against these guys is terrible with this spell. He doesn't seem to be able to target snowmen. How much more of this does he have to do? Oh, he's got a ways to go. I'll probably be finishing his leveling up of this magic off screen. But I imagine it'll have the same. Oh, see, like this doesn't do anything now. Okay. Alright, so I tell you what, guys. People are leveling up. That's all good. So I'm going to call it a video here, and when we come back next time, I will have leveled up at least the boys, the sprite bows magic. Probably that's all I'll do. I guess I could mess around with more weapons, but yeah. Either way, I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.